What's up, YouTube fam, and I'm back again with another video. Look, we're finna jump straight into this whole situation right here. It's a story that's been going real viral over Facebook about a young lady. You know, she was dealing with a man, and he shot her in the face. He thought he had took her life, but after that, he subsequently took his life, you know. I don't know exactly what's going on. I don't have any context on the situation, but I did see some viral videos and footages going around about this whole situation. And man, it's crazy, bro. You know, the things that people have to say about somebody when they don't even know the severity of somebody's situation. You know, people just talking crazy about her because she went to his funeral, you know, and took pictures by him and everything. And then she was just basically like, you know what I'm saying, showing her condolences to the family and showing love to everybody and things like that that was in his family and shit. You know, even though he did what he did to her, she still showed up and did her thing. Now, I don't know, you know, her intent with everything, but, you know, from what I seen, I feel like it was some love involved, you know what I'm saying? I mean, how can you just fall out of love with somebody overnight like that? I know in some situations you can, but you never know how deep somebody loves someone. And that shit take time to get over certain situations, man. So you can't look down on nobody. And it be the people that's going through the most things that have the most to say about other people and how they love other people. You know what I'm saying? People just do shit differently. So you can't sit here and knock this lady for going to show love to somebody even though he did her wrong, because people do that every day. You know, y'all don't be talking about the shit that y'all go through on a day-to-day basis, man. You know what I'm saying? You'll take somebody back for doing all type of despicable things, then have something to say about somebody who just want to show their love to somebody in the time of their demise. You know, everybody not like the next person. Some people genuinely have a heart. They, you know, love differently. That's all I got to say about it so far, man. I feel like you shouldn't talk bad about her without knowing her struggle, her story, none of that shit, what they've been through. Because a lot of people be having so much to say about other people, but you never know what type of spiritual warfare they're going through. You know what I'm saying? You never know what changed their life, what opened up their eyes to certain things. So yeah, she probably felt like it was needed for her to be there at this funeral. You never know who is in his corner. She probably know that he probably ain't got nobody in his corner like that. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. Y'all don't get me wrong. I'm just saying what I think about this whole situation. But yeah, man, you never know what the hell somebody going through in their heart, mental and spirit. So just let them do their thing, man. For real, for real. Ain't no point in talking down on somebody when your ass can be doing something else versus bothering them or speaking negative on them. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people saying that she's dumb, she's stupid, you know, just different things about the situation you don't even know. I feel like that, man, it might be crazy, you know what I'm saying, but you don't know how somebody loves somebody, bro. This shit run deep sometimes, man, especially if it's true, genuine love. You know what I'm saying? You can get betrayed tomorrow and forgive them just like that, you know what I'm saying, just off the fact that you love them like that. And sometimes, you know, people keep on going through things with people because they don't get up out of these situations when they're supposed to. You know, if you keep on ignoring these signs, you will reap what you sow in those situations. You know what I'm saying? You don't get signs over and over and over and over and things like that. You know, she probably had a million signs. She just decided to stay, and this one right here was her last straw. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy it ended up how it went, but it is what it is. But she did tell her story. You know, I didn't know it was alive until one of my subscribers sent me this video, asked me to speak on it, and I started looking at the first couple minutes of it. I'm like, damn, I know this lady, you feel me? So I said, let me do a video over it, man. It's just the perfect time to talk about this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody on her ass when they really need to be looking at their damn self. But anyway, man, we're gonna go ahead and jump straight to the whole situation. I'm gonna tell you what I feel about it during the video and after the video. I might not say much, you know, because I want to hear the story of my damn self. This is my first time watching this. So I want to hear what the hell going on. So yeah, man, if I stop it or something like that, man, it is what it is. Y'all know y'all can get out here and go find somewhere else if you can. If you can't, I really don't give a damn about you no way. But to all my loyal supporters and my new supporters, man, y'all already know I'm not talking to y'all when I say that. All I want y'all to do is hit the like button for me and tell what y'all feel about this situation in the comment section, and add on my social medias if you want to add those as well. And yeah, man, add my second YouTube channel too. It's called Carlos King 2. This if y'all want to add that. If y'all don't want to add none of that, I'm not doing no tripping. But yeah, man, let's get into it and see what the hell going on with this, man. I really want to know.
I'm going live with y'all this morning. My heart heavy, real heavy. From yesterday. I don't even know where to start. First of all,
oh, this after the funeral. She went after the funeral.
We had the viewing of the body yesterday, which that was my first time seeing him, first time looking at him, touching him, talking to him, whatever. And it hurt. It hurt. I realized I missed him. And I still did love him. I still do love him, irregardless of what happened. Somebody on the thing said, on one of the pictures said, it looked like I was actually white. I did. And I said, Lonzo, we could have came back from anything except this. I hate I didn't call him. Reach out to him or something. I don't know. I got Cynthia Hicks, which is my sister. She was my witness. I talked. It looked like he was smiling a little bit. I put the glasses on him. And I went and got the hat. I had to go get 2 hats. Remember I told y'all I didn't like the first one. And then when I picked up his hand, it looked like it twitched. I said, well, they need to put some more medicine on it and his ass. Shoot him up some more. He moving or something. But my sister said maybe he okay. My voice was kind of hoarse and raspy this morning. Good morning, y'all. Had to know I was coming on here this morning. Yes. And to all these people with these fake ass pages with no pictures on them, y'all took the time out just to send me a message. I feel so privileged and honored. But get on up on these views because I want y'all hoes to be woke because I know y'all ain't going to no church. But man, my son getting ready to go to church. I'm finna dress on real quick. And then we getting ready to go. Let me do this thing right here.
She finna get on this.
Yeah, I got that right there. And I got one more police card to find. But I got my whole police report right here. But let me tell y'all mud duck something. See, I done had this page for I don't know how long. And I go live on here every day. I actually started like going live. And I'm going to continue to go live. But for some odd reason, yesterday, y'all went crazy with the comments. Y'all sent for me. I played along with some of y'all because y'all hoes got up under my skin. But it was not the time for that. But y'all won't get up under my skin no more. Because let me tell you why. Put that right there. First of all, I'm not going to let you get up under my skin. Just keep watching my page. Let my views go up. So they can tell me about this good little stuff or whatever. Y'all said something about the GoFundMe page. Y'all said something about me running my husband over. Y'all said something about, whatever. Y'all said a whole bunch of shit. I had screenshots from my cousin and them out of town. I woke up to all kind of messages and screenshots and called me back as emergency, all that. Y'all hoes ain't that important. Y'all hoes are not that important. And that's what this weekend showed y'all. The wait, let me tell y'all, I wasn't even going to go public about this. I have my book in there, and y'all made me wake my boy up. I got my book in there. I don't want to get it wrong. Let me count it right. Me, Sean, her mama, the sister, and her husband was the only people that came to the viewing of the body. 5. Okay? Alright. Now, the funeral, which was yesterday. Let's tell who came to the funeral. Me and my son was on the front row. It was a man and a woman. They was older. They sat on the side. It was a lady, y'all. I promise y'all, I don't remember her name. And I could not remember where she was from, but she drove 3 or 2.5 hours up here because she saw a video one day when I was upset and I was saying I needed a support system. That lady drove to the funeral yesterday. She sure did. We took pictures. And she's getting up going to church with us this morning. And then I would show her and take the pictures and get all her correct information because I don't want to tell no lie because my mind wasn't even all the way there. and 2 more other fellas. That's it. That's all who came to the funeral. None of his family, none of his homeboys, oh, besides Bookie. Don't let me lie. That's his cousin, homeboy, whatever it is. Bookie came at the end and almost tore the casket down. I had to get up and unlock the casket for him. That's it. So 5 people at the wake and maybe 7 people at the funeral.
Damn.
So all y'all irrelevant assholes, side bitches, family members, or whoever that keep making these fake pages sending for me, y'all know where I was. Ain't now one of y'all gonna ever step to me, cause I'm way past grown. Okay, I don't play all them little games that y'all playing. Stop sending for me. Stop playing with me. Now, like I said, I got my police report, and I got two police calls from that night when I ended up getting shot in my face. Y'all talking about a nigga getting ran over by a cop. Why y'all hid the cameras? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about who gave him that other gun when I was on the phone with the police and they heard the shots. But we're going to talk about all that tomorrow. Stay tuned for tomorrow. It's going all the way live, especially when I get my boy up out of here, because I'm not finna do this morning. But y'all know I had to say something. But it's mighty strange. Nobody addressed anything until y'all had to stand the fuck down. But y'all really didn't have to stand down because it was an open church. The sister came. Guess what? I asked her, did she need some private time alone? I got my person, came out. I let her and her husband stay back there with Lonzo by themselves. And I haven't talked to her in months, days, or Sundays. And like I said, nobody reached out to me. But out of respect, I would not do no shit like that. But out of respect, y'all hoes knew not to pull up. Ain't nobody pulled up, ain't nobody saying nothing. But I'm talking about it's 1,000 comments. 1,000 different pages. Oh, y'all talking about block this and block. I ain't got time to look at these regular ass, fake ass hoes. I don't have time for it. Like I said, I don't even block people. Say whatever you want to say.
I block them, fuck them.
And then y'all really got mad about that. I seen somebody that GoFundMe page or whatever. Oh, y'all really got mad. That's why when I posted, I said just give y'all something else to talk about. Keep on talking. It doesn't matter to me. What y'all talk about don't make me shit. What y'all talk about don't pay my bills. What y'all talking about ain't a bitch ass thing. Excuse me. Now, I've had a lot on my plate. A lot on my plate. But thank God I made it through. I made it. And today is Sunday. And I always tell y'all, Sunday is the beginning of a new week. And this week is going to be better than last week. But y'all did the most yesterday. I think I seen a free run come. Well, yesterday was Saturday. I think I seen a free run coming through Friday too. But yesterday, y'all went crazy. I guess because it was time for him to go in the ground. Oh, now y'all got something to say to Evan. But y'all hide behind these pages. Be direct, baby. Be direct. Or don't say nothing at all. But to my followers and to the monkeys that's looking for a show or whatever, I can tell the truth. The truth gonna always stand. And then one thing about me, just like I told y'all, I don't erase shit. I mean, I don't erase nothing. I got all texts from that night. Even with the people that say they weren't involved. And I was going to let it go. Because I told the niece that I was going to issue a warrant on her. And I got my messages right here. For harassment, for always wanting to get in my motherfucking business. I was gonna leave all of it alone because all of it was done. But when I look at some of them comments, I know it's the family because of the things that you say. But I'm gonna address y'all tomorrow. We're gonna have a whole live for the people. And I got my police report right here. I'm gonna make sure I have my police cards because just like I said, it was 2 incidents, not 1. Okay? They say do it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep my head up, Bobby J. Banks. God bless you and may He hear your tragedy. Yeah, these people won't even let me go on. Oh, but guess what? Y'all still did not affect me yesterday. Because after me and my son got through taking them pictures outside the funeral home, and I said, me and my son, but guess what? God does nothing by mistake. It wasn't meant for none of y'all to be there. That was closure for me and my son. I got mine Friday, and he was able to get his Saturday. I don't give a fuck if anybody, I don't care if nobody else came. But like I said, after we left the church, we rode to the west side, over there where I used to have my shop at, because of some booths over there. I was finna get my son a phone. And I let my son drive yesterday, honey. He 13, but he bigger than me. And he drove me around yesterday. He just wanted to drive. And it helped him. And it helped me. And then I said, well, what we gonna eat, son? What we gonna do? And we didn't know at first. At first, when the lady that I told y'all came to visit, she kept asking us, well, what y'all gonna do with it? You know, she wanted to hang with us. But we didn't. Both of us had lost our appetite, I guess. But after a while, anyway, just like I said, my son drove me around. And then we ended up at Old Charlie last night, eating like big dogs. Okay? After we left Old Charlie, it was 8 o'clock. You know, it's time to go in. We came in, my son started kind of sniffing a little bit. Saturday night, late night. Friday night, I ended up sleeping in there by him. And my throat was kind of funny, so I told him, baby, you got more than sinuses. You finna catch a cold. So we went and got some cold medicine. Went and got the little knick-knack stuff from the house, for the house. And then, like I said, he just wanted to drive here. Then we ended up on our way to Gardendale. But I had to take his ass on the back road because he can't, he ain't ready for no freeway. But yeah, I'm just waking up, sorry, y'all. But it's okay. And yeah, I wanted to address this. But y'all don't make me feel no type of way. Y'all really looking stupid. Because just like I said, y'all came out the woodwork. And so guess what? That means y'all was in y'all feelings. Y'all mad. Y'all got so much to say. And stop coming at me about what y'all heard. Or talk about this. Or I can talk about anything. Anything. And I don't give a fuck what happened between me and my husband. My husband is a man first. Supposed to be a man. And then ain't no reason, no gun. Nowhere. And then guess what? For y'all that don't know, I was still sitting in my truck. So it could have been that much damn going on. I was sitting in my truck on both events. The 911 call alone got him fucked up. Because the police was on the phone when I was talking because I came back up there to get the address. Because I didn't know it the first time when he bust my window, like I said, with that Grey Goose bottle. And the Grey Goose bottle was still in my truck when I got shot. With his fingerprints on it. Diamond. They say I had a gun. I was shooting at him first. They said it was self-defense. But let me tell you, anybody know me know I don't play with guns. Never have even carried a gun, even when I was in the streets, because I'm hot-headed and I like to fight. I like to fight with my hands. And people don't do that no more. But even when I was younger, I still like to fight with my hands. I never carried no gun. Never. That's why I told you I don't be trying to be funny. I don't even know what the kind of gun, the name of it. I say the big gun. The one you got to pull back up at the house and get. After he shot the handgun. Now who gave him that gun? We're going to talk about that also. Because I sent for you when I was at the hospital and told you that I was going to press charges on you. But I was going to leave that alone too. Because he was dead. So let it all die. But since y'all want to come for me, I'm going to send for y'all. And then I'm going to go down there and press my paper, issue my paperwork out. Now to all these off-brands, Cartisha, Headler, and all them other little people, bitch, don't play with me. Play with your children. Okay? I commented out that girl page because she just had gave me the phone. Because you know, I am live and direct. Last time you had something to say, I did jump in your inbox. But you know you got me blocked. So don't play. And then I seen where they was really just trying to egg you on. Let's start a group about this. Let's go live about her. And you were saying, no, or I ain't in it or whatever. And I did have to go back and read that. And I also got right back under your post and tried to apologize because I was wrong as a woman for jumping time because I know how you get down. And as I'm writing to tell you that I was wrong, I be damn if you ain't say that else small. So I said, fuck, I turn out. But leave me alone. I'm telling y'all, leave me alone. But tomorrow, we will, I will have myself in order. And we gonna know, we gonna find out the story. The truth. Hold on, let me get it down my eye. And then this eye draining. And, about what happened that night. And so everybody that was involved, hid stuff and everything, we're going to put that on the table too. Because just like I said, I was going to leave it alone. And then what y'all keep saying, keep hit him in the car. So mind you, like I said, if I'm in my car, on the phone with the police, when the fuck I hit him with the car? Maybe the first time. When he bust my motherfucking window. But the second time, when you was shooting for no reason, so like when I'm down the street, like I said, the police heard the gunshots on the phone. They said, who is that? I said, oh, you can hear that? Then I said, yeah, what is that gun? I said, oh, that's El Stupido. She said, is he shooting at you? I said, he's shooting somewhere because I'm down the street. When the handgun got through, because there was a ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. And that's what the police heard.
Shooting a chopper sound like.
So me, when the gun fires through or gone or whatever, now I can leave or pass by them. So I thought. But as I get ready to pass by them, I'm on this side, my left side, get it right, my left side. And I turn my face to look at who had the gun. Since y'all said, oh, it wasn't Alonzo. Well, who the fuck, oh, I did hear it was the niece. I heard it was the brother. But no, I turned my face to look. That's how I got hit on the right. And I saw my husband, Alonzo Pereira, with that big ass gun in his hand. That's why I said a big gun. the handgun, which belonged to his niece, I guess. From what I heard, they got into it. That one was already shot in the air. Them bullets was already gone. So not only did you have one gun, you had two. What the fuck they do that at? So, like I said, stay tuned for tomorrow. And we're going to read this police report. And it also says when the police pulled up, just like I told y'all, they didn't even know I was shot. I said he shot one time, boom, hit me like he had been shooting at the gun range for motherfucker since he came out. But on my report, it says, as they got closer, matter of fact, let me just go and read the report. Hallelujah, amen.
Yeah, I want to know what happened.
On March, and then I'm going to take a picture of it. Son, you done get up? How you feel? Your throat dry. Go drink your orange juice you got last night. And you don't need no medicine. On March 18th, 2022, Officer Pilgrim, 3989, and I, Officer Putnam, 4199, was assigned to North Precinct, Unit 125C. We were in full uniform and a marked police car with emergency lights and siren system. And then y'all got to remember what I told y'all before when I was just talking, when I told y'all I heard. Okay, let's go. All my lies, go back. I don't erase that. Anyways, we were responding to a domestic dispute call via dispatch. Call details stated her husband was shooting at her. Now, shots were heard in the background. Investigation. As we got closer to the scene, the radio traffic stated that the victim, Ebony Mixon, had been shot in the face. As we were arriving, we heard additional gunshots being fired. And I said it was just one. So hell, I didn't even hear the other ones. This was the paper telling me. Well, it told me because I read it before. Anyway, let's go. I'm going back. Let's go back. Okay. As we arrived, we heard additional gunshots being fired. So, I was going to say so bitch, but rest in peace. So bitch, you was still shooting at me. Alright, startled by the gunfire, Officer Pilgrim, y'all get these names right too. For all y'all that's connected with the police, get these names. Officer Pilgrim and I drove a little closer and exited our vehicle, urgently looking for the shooter. We found only the victim. Hold on. Let me get up a little closer for y'all so y'all can see. Okay. Urgently looking for the shooter. We only found the victim who was still sitting in the driver's seat of her car. I'm still sitting in my car, so what danger, threat, get out. Okay. So, I ain't gonna get out my car. Oh, but I guess. No, couldn't have been the time I ran. Anyway. Alright, we only found the victim who was still sitting in her car. The gunshot wound she suffered was to the right side of her face. Right side of her face. That's to all y'all with these bandages too. I'm going to post that for y'all also. And I'm going to blow it up so y'all could see it. Okay? Alright, the gunshot wound she suffered was to the right side of her face. Her wound was so significant that the hole in her right cheek and jaw Broken glass was scattered around the floorboard and mixed with blood from her wound. Officer Pilgrim asked her, me, the bitch that had been shot in the face, I was alert, just like I told y'all. Officer Pilgrim Officer Pilgrim asked her who did this, and she stated, Alonzo Burrell. When asked which way he went, she pointed. So I'm still alert. I pointed towards the backyard of, then it has the address on here. 1418 17th Street North. Okay. Period. Pause. We ain't finished. Mr. Alonzo is known to stay at his sister Eva Burrell's on the house and stated that he stays there sometimes. As we began to look around the house for the shooter, other units arrived and assisted in setting up a perimeter. Once a secure perimeter was set up around the residence, we then asked the owner of the house, Eva Burrell, for permission to search the house. She granted permission, and we safely cleared the building. Residents Clay Williams, Damian Singleton, Dennis Bolden. Oh, I guess that's them, the residents in the house, because it's supposed to be a boarding house. But we did not locate the suspect, Mr. Burrell. This was the second incident tonight. Hold on, we got to go to that. This was the second incident tonight in which Miss Mixon had reported an argument with Mr. Burrell. The first time she stated Mr. Burrell busted out her car window with a what? Okay. She has case number 2022-045418 completed by Officer King. Officer King followed. Now, Officer King was the lady who did my report about him busting my car window. That was the first time before I even got shot. But she was also in the emergency room with me when I woke up. And I heard that lady crying. And I told her to come here. And I need to call her because I told her we was going to laugh about this shit when I got home. But I told her, don't feel like this was her fault. And she was like, I just should have made sure you went home. I should have made sure you was calmed down. I just hate to see you laying up there as a black woman. I said, baby, I said this was something that had to happen. That's why I told Officer King in the emergency room. But Officer King, well, man, she was in case number completed by Officer King. Officer King followed Miss Mixon's car as it was told to lock up. That's when they pulled my truck. Victim was taken to UAB, engine number 6, rescue number 6, responded. Officer body cameras were worn and activated. Sergeant Ivory was notified and quickly arrived on the scene. The domestic violence detective Price, that was my detective for this attempted murder, was notified and came to the scene. That's what I said. I guess that was the one taking the pictures. Man, I tried to hit them clicking the pictures in the emergency room. I never saw them pictures. And from the way this all look, and I don't want to see them pictures because they got the raw and uncut pictures. Evidence Tech Thomas 777 also came and proceeded to the scene. And then it just said the following units in the camera scene helped with building, clearing, setting up a perimeter, and conveying the area for evidence. Putnam 3/18/2022 and Ivory Kennedy 3 19/2022 set off on this. This little stuff, I mean, that's just some little stuff right there, but the report is right here. It also came with 2 pages with the suspect. My vehicle was on vehicle that was towed because of the incident. I guess you know, I told that they put my truck and stuff under investigation. My cell phone and everything was still in my truck from that. Like I said, I was on the phone with the police, with the 911 phone call. Now, the first incident, like I said, when Lonzo bust my window with that Grey Goose bottle that was still in there. Where did that evil motherfucker shoot himself at? Was y'all, he shot my mom on the right side. He shot himself on the right side of his head. Them folks told me that I almost went at the funeral home. I said, Lord, I guess I supposed to have been dead. But look what happened. My right side fine. His right side didn't make it. He shot himself in the right side of the temple. That's why I ended up getting the hat. But I wanted to get the hat anyway because he wore hats all the time. I put the dark glasses on him because that's the way he wore to hide his eyes when he was drunk. Why Lonzo shot me to this day, I still say he was drunk, showing out, and overplayed his part. Who said I got Anson Merchant? I did not get shot on my left side. I don't know if you deaf, can't read, can't listen nowhere. I don't know.
But yeah, man, you know, I gotta stop it real quick and say something real fast. You know, the video is probably looking like it's on her left side, you know what I'm saying, probably because she got it flipped or something like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and let her finish this story without me on the screen. I'm gonna go ahead and watch it my damn self because I really want to know what the hell happened with this whole situation. I'm gonna holler at y'all a little bit at the end of this video. Y'all know I normally stick through the whole video and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, when I can. But you know, stories like this, I'm gonna go ahead and just let her have the flow, you know what I'm saying. She got her own platform too. I'm gonna find out what that is and put that in the comment section so y'all can go get some updates on this. But all of this is public information, so yeah, anything that she's saying won't get her in no type of trouble or nothing like that. I just gotta repeat that, you know what I'm saying, let that be known to the people out here, you know. But yeah, man, you can't tell somebody how to love, for real, you feel me? You can tell she had a strong love for this man and just shit just went south. That's all it is, you know. But I'm gonna holler at y'all at the end of the video. I wanna know what y'all feel about everything in the comment section as well. But yeah, I'll holler at y'all in a few minutes though. Alright.
So, for all you irrelevant ass people, well, there you go. I was trying to wait till tomorrow. But just like I said, the only thing I was going to show you tomorrow was besides the 2 case cards with here, this in there. 2 incidents. So if I hit Alonzo Burrell on the first incident, then why I ain't get shot then? Or was it a plot, a plan? So, that's the story. I mean, what to do? What to do? And then when I hit him, I mean, didn't nobody make a police report? Did he get hurt? What? Probably didn't get hurt full of that liquor. So I'm just saying, don't come telling me no about what you heard, because I heard a lot of stuff. Shoot. First of all, I heard I was dead. That's the first time. Then I heard that the niece shot me because it was her gun that he would probably, I don't know who the big gun belonged to. Well, I do know who the big gun belonged to, but I'm going to keep their name up out of it. I heard the brother shot me. Hell, I even heard there was some dudes, 2 dudes hanging out there, supposed to be Lonzo homeboys that shot me. Now, why would they? Boy, but I don't address that. I don't care nothing about that. I know what happened. And I also know that I turned my head and I was able to look at Lonzo and see him with that gun in his hand. They were standing out there by the niece car, the same one who kept texting my phone. And yes, ma'am, report it back, run it back. I still got my texts, and I told you, little girl, to stay out my business. And I even told you from the hospital that I saw you give Lonzo that big gun. You told me you were praying, and then in the hospital, because you know you ain't had that energy that night when we was into it. You feel me? It was, oh, fuck me. What you was going to do to me, and Lonzo was your favorite uncle. I believe what he's saying, all this. I said, why do you keep getting in my inbox like you got anything to do with my business, little girl? Because you used to stay at my house, so you're going to always be a child to me. You staying in my house when you ain't, what? Oh, okay. You know the situation. And that was before me or your uncle went to prison, little girl. So I told you to stay in your place. Every time me and my husband get into it, you want to jump in my inbox like you somebody. So that night, when I was up there the second time, when he was shooting down the street, I was getting the address. Because the police had already told me I could file harassment charges on your little dumb ass. And so shit, what better than to get a 2 for 1? I know Lonzo drunk ass up there because you done sent me pictures to my phone with Lonzo and your little dusty ass friend, remember? So yeah, just like I said, stay out of my business. But I'm going to tell you the same thing I told you in the hospital. You want to be in my business so bad, well, bitch, you in it. Because, like I said, I was going to let it go. But tomorrow, now that all of this is over, I'm going to press charges on everybody that was involved. And I don't erase shit. I told y'all that. Caramel drop, where you get your facts from? Who told me this story? I don't know. You might. I hope you come in to somebody else, because this is my story to tell, and where I get my facts from is this black and white piece of motherfucking paper. And where I get my facts from is what the fuck happened to me. And where I get my facts from is them 2 police cards. And where I get my facts from is when that man shot me, and didn't nobody ever see him no more. And then somebody made a comment about keeping him from his son. He kept himself away from his son. Ask me how many times he called his son after this happened. Ask him how many times he called my family after this happened. 0. They said that boy woke up the next morning and Nisha had to tell him, said, so everybody was standing around looking stupid, and then said, Lonzo was like, why everybody up here? What's going on? And said the niece, because I'm calling people names. I ain't sugarcoating nothing and throwing no lies out there. The niece, and you know who you are, said, you know, you shot that girl last night. He said, who? Shot what girl? And then they said, you shot Ebony last night. He said, no, the fuck I did. No, I didn't. I ain't shot nobody. Say like he went crazy. Got a few things and left. But see, I had already tried to. When y'all got mad, when I went down there to his federal probation officer, and tried to tell her about his drinking months ago. Because I was the one dealing with that. I was the one staying with him, living with him, off and on. So we ain't gonna get that misconstrued either. So any little bitch in the street that had him, oh well. But see, y'all probably accepted that drinking. But I knew that Lonzo would do stuff and say stuff when he was drunk and wouldn't remember shit the next morning. And when I went down there, his federal probation, yeah, let's tell that too, because I did go down there, and guess what? And I told him I went down there. Ain't no secret. Sure did. But guess what? That lady wasn't motherfucking playing. And she wasn't talking about no rehab. She was talking about paperwork and sending his ass back down the road because he was not supposed to be drinking in no drug environment and none of that. So guess what? I did. I shut the fuck up and left. Never called her back, never said nothing else to her. So yeah, I know that Lonzo drinks to the point where he falls out. I got pictures of Lonzo sitting in the chair in the bedroom. I had got the bitch out the bed. I put a whole chair in the bedroom. Cause when you get in there, you just sleep. But I bet you ain't dropped that liquor bottle. I have pictures. Still, like I said, I don't erase that. I have pictures with Lonzo with guns on his side. I could have been got Lonzo fucked up. But that was not the point of the issue. Look like you fucked me up, but he really didn't because I'm going to be okay. So this is a whole messed up situation. And I was always wrong when I tried to get help or say something. Because Lonzo would go back and say something else. And what me and Lonzo went to, oh, he'll go all the way to the point, oh, he'll call me all kind of bitches, hoes, oh, fuck y'all, this or whatever, until I got to tell your bitch in the grave. Oh, you'll go tell them I said that. Every time I said that one time, oh, baby, every time we get into it, that's what you'll say. That's not what we into it for, Lonzo. Stop telling them lies. But get what? Y'all believed him. So keep on believing him. But don't run it to me. Don't run it to me, baby. Okay? And stay in your lane. And y'all did very good. Nobody came. Nobody disrespect me and my son. And keep it that way. Thank you. Have a blessed day. And for y'all, for all y'all that watching me, not the good people, not my people, but for them off-brands that's watching me, go watch the pastor. Because we finna get ready to go to church. And that's the end of that story. So anybody else want to know anything that happened that night? Oh, and just like I said, he never called my folks. And I got 3 kids. He told each one of my children a different lie. My son, and I don't whisper. Y'all know my son up. I'm sorry. My son called him just to say, because, you know, he told it, you know, everybody else, he don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with that hoe no more. That's what he had to tell his family. I don't fuck with that hoe no more. But we have been together all week. That week. Haven't been together before that for a whole month. Because I was done and tired of that shit. But I did go back. And why I put that prayer up there for my son was because my son knew I went back to try to give him a father. Because if I dealt with him more, he came around more. That's why I said I don't want my son to hold no blame or no regret or no resentment. And that Sunday, when I started back talking to Lonzo, I told us, I said, watch this. When I call Lonzo, he's going to answer and he's going to motherfucking come. And that's what happened. But it shouldn't have been my call to make because I called back disaster. And that's my call, not your call, son. And my son said, I like it better when y'all together. It make it easier. So he don't have to try to pick sides. Now y'all finna make me get mad up in here for real. Cause this the truth. But ain't no side to pick, son. Ain't no side to pick. Yeah. So, when y'all want to talk about my business, we can talk about it. Ain't no regrets. Ain't no lies. And I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change a thing. And I tell God, let my suffering not be in vain. And if anything you want to cast casket on me and let it fall away from my children and my grandchildren, I carry the load. And I still say that. So yeah, that's how that went. And guess what? I could say the end, but it's not the end. But it's the end of that chapter. My son was talking to the bishop who did his dad's service yesterday. And he told me he wanted to go to his church. And that's what the fuck going on this morning. That's where we're going. I want him to grab on to some positive male figure. Get in a church. We went to Church of Highland. I go to Church of Highland. And I was faithful to Church of Highland because the Church of Highland was faithful to me. When I did them 6 years in prison, they was the only church that came down there every Sunday. They was the only church that came down there and barbecued for us. They was the only church that gave us gift bags. Church of Highland. So when I came home, I was faithful to them. But I know my word. So now I got to get my son builded up and rooted up and comfortable. Because my son was smiling. And now, that man asked my son a question that nobody had even asked him. Son, how you feel? All this going on. He said, has anybody even asked you how you feel? And I couldn't do that but cry. Because everybody's so worried about Lonzo, but we weren't worried about the right thing. We ain't focusing on the right thing. We just watching his actions. But you can't watch a person and determine how they feel because a person can wear a mask. And I learned that a long time ago with my hurts. So, that's what's going on. Like I said, it was a whole bunch of bullshit going on yesterday. A whole bunch of fake pages. A whole bunch of people sending for me. I entertained some of it. I entertained a lot of it. And I apologize. And God forgive me for that. But yes, I wanted to be mad at somebody. I wanted to cuss somebody out. And they gave it to me. But hey, not no more. If y'all got anything bad to say about me, I'm fake. I'm doing a fake page. My story fake. Oh well. Just keep watching me. Just keep talking about me, spreading my name. And I'm going to keep spreading my story and spreading my word and spreading the truth and getting this shit up off of me. And so now that I have entertained all the monkeys of the yard, we finna go have church. And I got a feeling we finna go have church. And I mean a good damn service. I want y'all to be blessed, stay blessed. The trick of the enemy, it don't matter who he use. He don't give a fuck who he use, as long as his job gets done. But you played with Alonzo, and you got in his mind, and you captivated him. And I'm still not mad at Alonzo, because he let the devil use him. Everybody not built for that. Everybody not rooted in the word. Everybody ain't got people praying over them. The only thing I feel bad about in this situation with my husband is when I got tired, I stopped praying for him. And I knew. And I told my friend Wanda Barrett, tag her, ask her. Anybody know I always talk about Miss Wanda. I said my husband going through a spiritual battle. And the devil trying to trick him out there from up under his garment, up under his shield of protection. He trying to trick him out there in the battlefield alone. So if anything I feel bad about is that I got tired. Other than that, I don't feel bad about nothing. I don't feel bad about this. Because guess what? This gonna close. This gonna be covered. God is gonna bring my face right back together. And it might take a while. But during that while that he's restoring my face, he's going to be restoring me and restoring my heart. And when that shit all come together, I'm going to be together. So no, I don't take it back. Like I said when I cried in that hospital, why so much hurt? Why so much pain? Why not? Why not? You a hard-headed motherfucker, Evan. I can't just tap you on the shoulder or tell you nothing. Motherfucker, I show you. So I showed you. And I showed you that I'm God all by myself. When everybody said you was dead, I showed you that it was only me who could keep you. And only me who could call life for them. So, with that being said, I keep trying to get out this thing. And I keep I know my little thing hanging, but I ain't eat no snacks last night, y'all. I had went to Old Charles and I had a little doggy bag. It was on my eye. And I had a little doggy bag. I ain't eat it though. Oh yeah, rolls. This nigga done bust out talking some, oh yeah, them rolls. Girl, let me tell y'all, y'all know I gotta say something funny before I get out this thing. This nigga here gonna say, Mom, you know Old Charlie give out free rolls. So I'm like, okay, yeah, you know, you get your rolls and stuff before you eat and stuff. So he was like, I don't need nothing but some rolls. I love they rolls. I don't need nothing but some rolls and some water. I said, what? Some rolls and some water? He said, yeah. He said, and then when they get ready to ask me if I got to order, I ain't even got to pay because I'm already pretty full. I said, nigga, you slick. You think you slick. I said, no, I'm going to put your ass in jail. They gonna put you in jail and they gonna run behind you with a ticket. You gonna pay for them rolls. That day right there, you gonna pay for them rolls. But we ate. And what you got, son?
A seafood platter.
He got a seafood platter. And I ate his crab cakes because they were soft. And then I got the ribs and chicken. And I gave him my chicken because I couldn't eat all. And you know they ribs be baked. So they was tender. So I was able to eat some of it or whatever. But there was more. It was nice. It was a nice outing. And we're going to have us a nice day today. In Jesus' name. I love y'all. You better preach, baby. It's so true about the spiritual warfare. And see, people don't understand that. A physical battle is nothing. And I ain't being funny. I ain't the baddest and I ain't the hardest. And like y'all be saying, I can endure a lot of pain. Because I endured pain my whole life. I have. Physical pain. I've endured pain my whole life. It's that inside pain that hurt. It's when you know, when you're in a spiritual battle, when you fight against yourself and fight against what you know, right? That's some battles that I don't like. When you got to yield.
What's up, YouTube fam, man? That's a crazy situation, you know, and I hated it had to go down like this, you know, but love do bring out all type of different characteristics out of a person. So yeah, you know, sometimes shit go bad, sometimes shit go good, you know, but either way it go, it's inevitable for whatever's gonna happen to happen, you know. But yeah, man, you can't tell somebody how to love, man. She had a deep love for this man. They've been through a lot together. You can tell they got a child together. You know, it's just so many things that go into this shit to the point where you can't sit here and judge somebody for what they choosing to do. You know, she went to the funeral, she did what she did, she showed her condolences, and they were still together, you know, before he died, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, how could you expect her to just all the way turn around on it? Shit, it's over. You know, so how can you talk down on somebody for doing what they feel like they needed to do in their situation? It's their situation, it's their life. So yeah, you can't dictate how they move, and what they do shouldn't affect your life to the point where you feel like you need to have something negative to say about it, man. If you ain't got nothing good to say about shit like this, man, just keep it pushing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know we entitled to our own opinion, but you ain't got to state it to the person who's going through the actual incident. You feel me? Or going through all the sequence of events. You know, but I feel like she was a strong woman for sitting there, you know what I'm saying, talking about all this shit right after it happened, you know, and her son right there listening and shit like that. Man, it take a strong woman to do things like this. Now, I do feel like that, you know, whatever happened could have been, you know what I'm saying, done differently, but, you know, it's life. Shit, life is life. It's going to go the way it's going to go. But yeah, she seemed like she's very nice. She's very pure-hearted, you know. I don't know how she is outside of these videos and before this incident, but as far as what I'm seeing right now, I see a good woman, you know what I'm saying, a good level-headed lady who just is going through some shit with somebody, you know what I'm saying. I mean, it is what it is. That's how some relationships are, you know. It's just up to you to go ahead and leave, and I hate that she had to sit there and find out that she was supposed to leave, you know what I'm saying, during this incident. But it is what it is. You know, she probably already knew. She already was ignoring the signs. But like I always say, man, if you ignore the signs, you will reap what you sow. And it's a part of that. You know what I'm saying? I just know that she happy as hell to be alive. You know what I'm saying? To tell this story. You know, a lot of people going to be feeling like she's crazy and shit like that. Nah, man. Some people just be happy to live another day. You know what I'm saying? You never know what type of spiritual warfare they was going through before all this shit happened and during this shit. You feel me? They probably was going through a negative phase in their life beforehand, but you know, this right here probably just opened up a whole nother side of her emotions. You feel me? You never know what the hell going on. Like I say, man, you never know what people be going through in the spiritual realm also. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Spiritual warfare is a real thing, man, and I think a lot of people are missing it in their lives. They just so, you know, conscienceless. You know what I'm saying? They don't really have a conscience. So, yeah, they don't go through certain things that other people do that's got a heart and soul. You feel me? So, that's just all I got to say about the whole situation. I'm glad you're still alive. And if you made it to the end of this video, man, I really appreciate y'all. Let me know if y'all made it to the end. But, yeah, man, this shit right here is crazy. I'm glad she's still alive. I wish she would have survived and did something totally different. But it is what it is, man. And like I say, life is life. And it's going to go the way it's going to go. But I ain't got too much more to say about the whole situation. I want to know what y'all feel about everything in the comment section. I'll holler at y'all a little bit later on another video, though. All right.